Yo, what is going on, my friends? It's Jake with JG CALISTHENICS reporting from a very unusual scene. What is going on here? Usually, when we're filming, we're either in the garage or in my room, but here, we're outside in the fresh garden. Now, I was actually going to go and film in the field or something, but then I thought, like, nah, let's do here because grass is wet because it's been raining here in England, which is a big shame. But besides the point, right, you've obviously clicked on this video because you want to know how to start intermittent fasting, right? Because obviously I've been asked more about it recently, as obviously I've showed some of my stuff on the Instagram. Hit me up if you haven't already. And yeah, I mean, pretty much simply put, intermittent fasting, it is effective for many things based on your goals. I mean, I've had great success with it based on different things. Like, it can help with fat loss, being in a calorie deficit, because obviously you're like eating in a shorter time frame. So typically people can actually find it easier to eat less calories by doing intermittent fasting. And obviously, I think for me, obviously, reduces skin inflammation and inflammation in the body, so that can help with that, with other health benefits. But ultimately for me, one thing that helps, not just with eating bigger meals and feeling more satiated and fulfilled, right, but also it's just like because of the way, like, I don't know what happens here, I don't know what it is, but it's just like your mental clarity and focus being in a fasted state, like you just get a crap ton of work done in the morning. And so in terms of energy, daily energy, mood and productivity, intermittent fasting can do absolutely wonders with that. So in terms of how it works, like, so many people complicate how fasting works, and really, like, all you got to consider with fasting, intermittent fasting, is just skip breakfast, right? Usually what most people follow is like the 16-8 principle, which you do 16 hours fasted and then 8 hours eating window. So you break fast 12 p.m. and you have a last meal by 8 p.m. Now, of course, you can tailor this to your needs. For me, I personally break my fast around 1 p.m, have my second meal around 4 p.m, and last meal by around 7 p.m. So that's actually around 6 hours fasted. That just works best for me. Pretty simple, don't complicate it. Skip breakfast, right? You'll be good to go. In terms of how to actually start, I mean, what I usually recommend for not just what I do, but also for clients and also you watching this video, is obviously in the morning in your fasted state, you want to make sure you're drinking plenty of water to obviously stay in that fasted state and not get hungry in that. But really, I'd say to blunt the hunger, you actually want to use 1 or 2 appetite suppressants in the morning. So that could be, for me, green tea is one. Another one could be sparkling water or even coffee. But obviously, if you're having coffee or anything else, just make sure that it doesn't have any calories, because otherwise you break the state and defeat the whole point of intermittent fasting and the benefits that intermittent fasting provides, both health-wise, mentally, and physically. You know what I'm saying? So that's about that. And I'd say if you are starting out intermittent fasting for the first time, and you know, like, you've been having breakfast like the last like few years or even decades, intermittent fasting could be completely different to your body. Your body's going to have no idea what's going on. So I'd start steady, start like 12 hours fasted, and then once you get used to that, you do 13 hours, then 14 hours, and then 16 hours, and then to the point where, like, for me, for example, 16, 18 hours hits, and you're just like, oh damn, I haven't even eaten all day, right? It's like you don't even notice, you don't even feel that hungry, you just feel absolutely fantastic. But obviously you then got to actually eat to ensure that you're not actually under eating, because at the end of the day, intermittent fasting, like, calories and macros stay the exact same as to, like, if you were to have breakfast or any other like nutrition protocol in that. It's literally just, as I said, same calories and macros. It's just, instead of having the calories and macros and the meals spread out more in the day, you just have them in a short time frame through intermittent fasting, right? Now, in terms of training, right, obviously in terms of like when should you work out and train or exercise in general, of course you got to take action and figure it out yourself to see what works best for you. I mean, for me, I've trained fasted, I've trained in a fed state, I've had some of my best workouts fasted or in a fed state, the same as like training fasted and in a fed state, I've had some of my worst workouts. So you've really just got to like just see what works best for you. Some people usually work best in a fed state, but for me, I've actually been feeling absolutely fantastic training in a fasted state. So I'd actually work out about 11 a.m. and then I'd break my fast around 12:30 to 1 p.m. and that just works for me. Like in the morning, just like 3 to 4 hours of deep work, like just get so much done. It's absolutely mental, right? And yeah, that's just working best for me right now. Like other times you may want to train differently at different times and eat at different times. just gotta do what works best in your schedule. Again, like, don't complicate it, just do what works best for you, your preferences, and your lifestyle, because that's what nutrition's all about, you know what I'm saying? And then the last question, obviously, it's like, what if you actually want to eat breakfast, right? What if you just enjoy eating breakfast so much? Now, obviously, like, first thing you can do is just like that favorite meal you have for breakfast, just push it like in the eating window. Pretty simple, right? Or you can actually, instead of skipping breakfast, you can actually skip dinner. Like, for example, first meal at 7 a.m, last meal at 3 p.m. I wouldn't recommend you know, fasting later in the day and eating earlier in the day, because obviously, like, obviously you're gonna have to drink water in a fasted state, so it's like, and if you drink a lot of water before bed, you're probably gonna stay up at night being a lot, or in general, like, if you do go to bed hungry on an empty stomach, then of course, again, that can, you know, impact your sleep. So I think for the most part, like, if you are to do intermittent fasting, I would recommend skipping breakfast to get all the benefits that intermittent fasting provides. And yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm gonna put this down because my arm is beginning to ache. But yeah, that's basically that with intermittent fasting. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped, particularly if you have requested for this video, as I know it's been requested for quite some time. And yeah, if you like this video, give this video a cheeky thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then make sure you freaking subscribe now, my friend, otherwise you're gonna miss out on some serious gains. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. This isn't actually going to work, so I've actually got a cover, like a butt, like just in front of the lens, so I can't actually completely block out the screen, but yeah. See you in the next video, mate.